uh, what's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? You know, it's a lot of crazy shit going on right now. First and foremost, thank y'all for allowing me to see and be seen. You understand? I appreciate all my people. You know what I'm saying? But this week it's probably gonna be another little sad little situation. Yet informative, you know. We got deaths going on all around the world. You know what I'm saying? But we more caught up in what's going on with Kanye, what's going on with Kyrie, what's going on with, you know, the celebrities, you know. And we got black women being killed. And ain't nobody saying shit. It ain't in the news. It ain't on CNN. It ain't on TMZ. And I'm just trying to figure out why. See, at the G spot, like I told y'all, we community oriented. We gonna be doing a lot of different things, y'all will not expect. You know what I mean? But black women is being killed, mutilated, chopped up, used to be, you know what I'm saying? Used to be, you know, livestock, chopped up. You know what I'm saying? They're using y'all. And they're manipulating y'all with the drugs and different things. They're getting y'all to turn against us, which is y'all protection. That's the greatest trick that anybody can do. Get you to turn against your own protection. Trick you to get you to say you don't need no man. Well, in these days and times, baby girl, I call every woman a baby girl queen. You know what I'm saying? In these days and times, you're gonna need you some protection. Yeah, you might be able to shoot and all that old, you it's funny. You think you got you a little gun or you can shoot. You ain't no man. You're not a man. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta be able to protect your family. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? You need both. And in this day and time, we are allowing the powers that be to trick us into thinking that we don't need each other. Well, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I got some informative information that I'm gonna, be uh, showing tonight, revealing tonight, displaying tonight. I always got some treats for my people to chime in and, what I'm saying, be looking for something each week. Sorry I chimed in a little late this time. My kids and shit just want to be kids. You gotta let them be kids. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on today? Somebody got to say something. Somebody got to speak on it, and that's what my job is, to speak on it and tell people to be more aware. Our babies are being stolen and mutilated, you know. And some of it is being done by our own people, your own kind, you know. Rest in peace to Lil Monty. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Lattimores is them like my peoples. So I'm just blown away that, you know, something so unfortunate can happen. You know, your own family kill you. That's what we dealing with now. We dealing with we dealing with some rough times right now. We think it's a game. And ain't nothing funny. All right. So at what point are you supposed to, you know, get some sort of tongue lashing? We used to have to go to church to get tongue lashing, get your ass whooped, you know, messing around in church. Yeah. You going to falling asleep? Yeah, you can't do that at church. Now who gonna do it now? We grown. It's called self-check. So I'm gonna leave y'all with some information today, some mind-boggling things, and I would love for people to chime in, and you know what I'm saying, and chime in and just, you know, write something in my YouTube. All those who on my Facebook, I would love if y'all chime in on my YouTube. You got to go on the YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe. You know, you hear it all the time. Everybody say that stuff. I hate to say it. It just sounds so lame, but it's necessary because people don't say it. You know, and you know if I don't say it, yeah, I ain't gonna do it. But this topic got my mind gone today, so I'm missing out on a few. You know, I'm missing a few spark plugs. But it was something that happened a few weeks ago, almost a month ago, maybe about a month ago, in Kansas City. Man, mutilation is what it's called. Now, those who are on my Facebook, y'all gonna miss this out. Y'all gonna miss out on this right here. But those who are on my YouTube, check this out.
Missouri, who was taken captive and then eventually escaped, is once again raising questions of how cases of missing Black women are handled by authorities and by the media. Amna Nawaz has our conversation.
On October 7th, a 22-year-old Black woman escaped from a home outside Kansas City. She had a collar and a lock around her neck, and she told police she'd been kidnapped a month earlier, held captive, raped, and tortured by a man. The woman, identified as TJ in court documents, also said the man killed 2 other women. The suspect has been identified as Timothy Haslett Jr., a 39-year-old white man. He now faces charges of kidnapping, rape, and assault. All of this follows concerns raised in September by Black residents in Kansas City that a serial killer was targeting Black women. Police back then dismissed those claims, saying in a statement, quote, "This claim is completely unfounded. There is no basis to support this rumor." Joining me for more on all of this is Natalie Wilson. She's the co-founder and COO of the Black and Missing Foundation. Natalie Wilson, welcome to the NewsHour. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So your foundation works to call attention and to support searches for missing Black people. When you first heard the story of this Kansas City woman and the initial police response, what did you think?
Well, when we first heard about this story, we were very angry, but we weren't surprised because we had already seen something like this before, that cases of color for missing people are not taken seriously. And sadly, we believe that race and income level and their zip code are often barriers to law enforcement resources. So our women and girls, they're not seen as victims and they're often adultified. So we weren't surprised by this story at all.
What do you mean by that when you say that your women and girls often aren't seen as victims? Tell me about the police response that you've seen in other cases you've worked with.
Well, what we see is that oftentimes when a child or a young woman is reported missing, she's classified as a runaway. And if you're classified as a runaway, you do not receive the Amber Alert or any type of media coverage at all. And the perception is that these young ladies are promiscuous. They are, deviant. They have some type of deviant behavior, and their lives don't matter. Most recently, we had a case out of Fort Worth, Texas, and a mother whose daughter was missing. She went to law enforcement, and the officer said, "How do you know that your daughter is not laid up with some man?" And how disheartening and disrespectful is that? So what we believe that these law enforcement officers need better training and they need sensitivity training because these, again, are missing valuable members of our community.
We should point out, Natalie, that the Kansas City Police said that they didn't have official missing person reports in many of these cases, but that they investigate them when they're given those cases. I mean, we should point out that they try to share information on their Twitter page when they do have missing person reports filed. But Natalie, what should we understand about the process of even going to law enforcement and filing a missing person report? Is the bar too high?
Well, what we need to do is peel back the layers. Are officers really conducting a thorough investigation, or are they allowing their biases to cloud the case? In some instances, the officers aren't even taking a police report. Many jurisdictions have a waiting period, but officers are saying to these families, go back home. And you have to wait 24, 48, sometimes 72 hours. And in some jurisdictions, that is not the truth. That is a myth that you have to wait a certain period of time.
What about how we in the news media cover these stories or choose to pay attention to these stories? We should point out in this case, it was a Black nonprofit news outlet, the Kansas City Defender, that first raised these concerns from the community. What should we understand about the news media's role in this?
Well, media coverage,
that's the crazy part. The media don't want to cover that. They want to keep y'all sidetracked. They want to keep your focus off and not on the things that you need to be focused on, like survival. Like they kidnapping y'all right off the street. It's crazy. So what do you think is the next move? What is the next move? The very next move is to gain some sort of structure in your life. What I've discussed before, structure starts with a man. Got to have some man stuff to show these kids. Black woman, we need y'all. Here at the G Spot, we're going to make sure y'all appreciate it. They're going to stop doing what they're doing to us, one way or another. I'm going to take me a commercial break. Let y'all think about that. Let that marinate a little bit. But, yeah. Love y'all, man. See you when we come back. Unapologetic. Yeah. Scared to be free. Yeah. Turn in the flesh now. Ain't scared to be free. Not turn her into flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Unapologetic. Not scared to be free. Not turn her into flesh now. No, it's the G-spot. Only thing reminds me that I'm human. Bullshit, acting like yeah. Bullshit, acting like I don't want ya. She won't leave me, no. She won't leave me, no. Being that they already have a strong hold on like jobs, just different resources, it can be a meeting hub for Black people.
When I think about the role of the Urban League in the next 70 years, I tend to have a lot more questions than I do answers. And those questions center around how can we best equip the Black community to function and thrive in a digital world? As I think about my first encounters with the Urban League, I think back to the days when I participated in the summer youth program. And it was through that program that I got my first job working as a bagger with the Kroger Company. And through that experience, I really learned about what it meant to have a job and the responsibilities that come along with that. Things like the importance of punctuality and the importance of having the right attitude and mindset when you show up to work. Those are skills that I've learned and that I use in my daily life as an entrepreneur today.
The Urban League kind of exposed me to a new side of technology. So, yeah, forever get a shout out to the Urban League for that. Unapologetic, yeah, not scared to be free, yeah, not turning into flesh now. It's the G-spot. Unapologetic, ain't scared to be free, not turn her into flesh now. flesh now. Now it's the G-spot. Unapologetic. Not scared to be free. That turner in the flesh now. Now it's the G-spot. Yeah. So shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. And it's like, what we doing? What we doing? Big ups to my mans, man. Big ups to Wayne, man. Big ups to Wayne, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Up there as CEO. You know what I mean? Up there doing this thing, man. I'm proud of you, man. You got your song, man. I might have to have you call your own one day, man. To call your own now and visit the G spot now, you know. I know it's kind of slow right now, man, but hey, everything's it's a grind, baby. You know what I'm saying? Rome wasn't built in a day. You get me? Real shit. But the topic is today, man. So the topic today is, my guy, the topic is uh the fact that black women is being mutilated, stolen, and ain't nobody saying shit. Some shit going on in Kansas City, man, and that's kind of close enough. I done been to Kansas City, so I want y'all to check this out, man.
Tales of sexual violence. On October 7th, a 22-year-old black woman in Excelsior Springs, Missouri, escaped from a white man who she says held her captive in his basement for nearly a month, whipping, torturing, and raping her repeatedly. The woman fled and knocked on a neighbor's door for help after the man left the house to take his son to school.
About 7:30 a.m., I faintly heard a young female saying, "Help me."
Lisa Johnson was the first person to encounter the woman and to help rescue her. She told the Excelsior Citizen the woman was nearly naked as she pleaded for help.
It was actually like an S&M dress. It was plastic, black plastic, very short. It wasn't shorts, it was a dress. That's all she had on, and the duct tape around her neck and the collar. And it was restricted. It was a metal collar. It looked like a shot collar, a homemade one at that. I seen her wrists were pretty messed up and her ankles. Asked what she needed. It was obvious. I didn't really have to ask at that point. I just started looking. First thing I did was tell her I was calling the police. That kind of agitated her. She told her that if I called the police, that he would kill both of us if he found out. She said he already killed her two friends that she was with.
The woman who escaped said other black women were killed by her abductor. She's not spoken publicly, she's not been named, but she helped break open a story that the Kansas City police had vehemently denied as community members raised alarm that black women and girls were being disappeared in September, possibly.
You know, the thing that pisses me off the most is, they act like they ain't never, like, it's rapes being, it's going on your street and you don't know what's going on. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nobody drag nobody. You ain't seen nothing weird going on your street. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like everybody blind. They just close their door. As long as it don't have nothing to do with them, they cool. Meanwhile, there's people being mutilated on your block, right across the street. Killed. The man that killed two people already. She the last of the Mohicans to make it out. Let me let this. All right, man. Let me let it keep playing. This shit is crazy. It's
serial killer. Police responded by saying the reports were, quote, completely unfounded. Some of the concerns were raised in a now viral video by Bishop Tony Caldwell of Eternal Life Church by the independent publication, the Kansas City Defender.
I am a little upset right now. The reason I'm upset is because we got 4 young ladies that have been murdered within the last week here off of 85th and Prospect. We got a serial killer again, and ain't nobody saying nothing. The media's not covering it. We got 3 young ladies that are missing. Ain't nobody saying a word. What is the problem? Why can't we get some cooperation? Where's our community leaders? Where's our activists? Where's our public officials? Where's our police department? Where is those folks at? In President Gardens. Come on now. We need to start knocking doors. We need to start making sure that this is brought to the light. We cannot continue to let this happen.
After that video went viral in September, the Kansas City Police Department spokesperson insisted there was, quote, no basis to support this rumor, unquote. But police have since arrested 39-year-old Timothy Hazlitt of Excelsior Springs, Missouri, for kidnapping and torturing the woman who escaped. The Kansas City Defender has reported on his social media posts saying they show the sexual predator was, quote, a white supremacist who believed we are in a race war. For more, we're joined in Kansas City by 2 guests, Ryan Sorrell, founder of the Black-led independent newspaper, the Kansas City Defender, and Justice Gatson, executive director of the Real Justice Network, a Black woman-led organization based in Kansas City, Missouri. Welcome you both to Democracy Now! I mean, Ryan, your Black-led independent newspaper has been leading the charge on this as the police department adamantly denied there was any issue until this woman escaped with chains. Can you take us through this story? And not only her story, but she said to the woman who helped her that her friends were killed.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that this is one of the most horrific tragedies that I have ever come across in my lifetime. I know that when we first reported this story, we received it from numerous community members who were making these reports and testimonies, is what we refer to them as. The police department refers to them as rumors, largely because they come from the Black community. But we reported these reports and testimonies in mid to late September. And, you know, rather than reaching out to us to understand and gather more information about where we got this information from, rather than reaching out to the community to understand where these concerns were coming from, the police department, 3 days after we reported this initially, came out and literally just said these are completely unfounded rumors, is what they called them. And as you mentioned, they said that there's no basis to support these claims. And so to me and to us and our community, the number one problem with how the police department handled this situation was that they called it completely unfounded without doing any type of investigation at all. And it seemed, much more like they were actually trying to discredit our community voices and to silence our community voices than to look after what was actually happening in our community. And to us, that's a testament to the type of anti-Blackness that is prevalent in our police department, which is also currently under federal investigation for racism and discrimination. And so once these new revelations came out, I actually reached out to the police department to see if they would update their statement or if they still maintained their initial position that our reports were completely unfounded. And they said that they do still maintain, regardless of these new revelations that clearly show that they were wrong, they said they still maintain their position that what we reported, they said specifically, was completely unfounded. And so we think that this is a larger conversation, even beyond this specific situation. We think that this speaks to the silencing, the violent silencing of Black women, specifically of the Black community at large here in Kansas City. And this is actually something that has been happening since the inception of the Kansas City Police Department. And we know that this is not the first time that this has ever happened.
And Ryan, I wondered if you could elaborate on that, some of the department's legacy of inflicting violence.
I mean, that's a sad case. So what are we going to do as a community? What we gonna do? Ain't nobody even talking about a plan until it happened to you. So at least we can do is understand what who the enemy is, and see the enemy is. It may not be. It can be somebody that's sleeping in the same house as you. There's too many things going on nowadays, y'all. Too many things going on, and we in some way, shape, form, or fashion, we'll end up being devoured by the thing that by these things that we raising. This environment is becoming more and more evil by the day. You can't even walk to the store. Can't walk your kid down the street. They talking about a food shortage. They talking about this about to be the coldest winter. Are y'all prepared for what's going on? Y'all got plenty of water? We're going to change our diets. It's a lot of things going to take place. School? You still sending your kid to school? We're going to figure it out. Let me ask you something. Would you send a dog to monkey school to learn how to be a dog? Ask yourself. I'm not sending my kids nowhere. I'm going to teach them myself. That's what we got away from. Grandma used to be able to take me in the back, take me in the back, show me how to grow my own vegetables. You understand? Livestock, had pigs and chickens and shit in the back. We're going to get back to that. Oh, y'all scared? We are physically, we are being removed out of our comfortability. You no longer can be comfortable. It's chemical warfare going on. Artificial intelligence going on. They poisoning the food. The food don't taste the same. We got to trust the doctors. And they telling you that this vaccine is safe. But I ain't going to go there. I'm just going to tell you. I don't know what's safe. All I can do is fall back. I'm not impulsive. You know what I mean? Fall back. And I'm going to see what affects that, because every cause has an effect. So I'm going to fall back and let the effect take place. I'm going to give about 10 years. And then I'll think at that time if I want to go ahead and take advantage of all these different things that's going on. No, I don't need no smash or smash it. That's I seen some incredible YouTubers say that. Incredible YouTuber. That was a cold one. See? We got to figure out our way. Navigate. Yeah, I know I'm a little crazy, my guy. Bingo. You know what I mean? I know I'm a little crazy, man. But hey, how can I be sane in this crazy world? This world made me like this, man. Made me nutty than a motherfucker. But guess what? I ain't get to be this age for nothing. I ain't get to, I earned my stripes. You see that big Jeep behind me? Oh yeah, it ain't just because it's part of my identity. You know what I'm saying? Shit get real. I know what to do then too. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a lot of different things going on, man, and I'm scared, man. I ain't gonna even lie. And this is the first time I'm kind of scared, man. I'm kind of scared of sending my baby girls out somewhere, my granddaughters out somewhere, man. It ain't like how it used to be, man. You send them down the street, let them play with their friends down the street. I don't trust them guys down the street. I don't know what them niggas doing. I don't know what they doing. I don't know if they done climbed in the neighbor house next door and they want to retaliate, shoot the whole fucking house up, and nah, I ain't going. I ain't going. It's gonna get shot up twice. I'm not playing with nobody. About mine, you did. So I gotta have the mind to be able to teach them so they can help protect both of us. You get me? Because the game you get at them is gonna ensure their success in life. They'll be able to navigate through life. You give them the correct game. See, you supposed to know something. You've been here. You've been here. You done seen it all, done it all. That's why I don't understand these old niggas still trying to be young, and you know what I mean? Now I might have on some. I like this shit. I've been wearing this type of shit since I ain't gonna never change. I hate dress clothes, so I'm gonna always have it. But I can throw on some dress clothes, so I can do that too. But you know, the whole thing of it is I ain't afraid to be a man and be a leader and protect what's mine and what's, you know what I'm saying? And you got to be able to show them that. You got to be able to show your son how to protect. You show your son how to treat a woman by treating his mama right. And keeping it real with him too. Cause hey now, I done had to pull my little nick to the side. Hey, check that out. Do you want to have a conversation about my baby mama or your mother? That's two different people. Your mother, you're going to always put her in high regard, as you should. That's mama. Nothing come before mama. Nothing. Shit, we was all females first. Everything start off as a female. So nothing is above a woman. That's why we got to protect her. It's our job to be the protection. These kids need us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And they need us to survive what's about to come because it's about to be some shit coming. Trust me, man. So I hope you got your bunkers and your goddamn boots strapped up and your motherfucking care goods, your beans and shit. Cause it's about to get real. Your toilet paper, you better get that shit now. So everybody get ready for what's about to happen. Get it ready to protect your people. Take care of these women. Take care of these kids. Watch out for these weirdos. No, it ain't okay to just let your kid walk down the damn street, go to the damn store. Mama, get your ass up, walk with them. or bring them some damn shit before you bring their ass into the house. What do you want me to tell you? Why should anybody have to tell you anything? Common sense tells you got kids. We got to look out for each other, man. We don't look out for each other. We the only people that don't look out for each other. And it's a joke to not look out for a motherfucker. So he should have learned. God damn, we already the last motherfucker on the totem pole. Nobody respect the black man. He can't get no respect at home. Woman talk to him crazy. He got to go outside in the world and the motherfucker talk to him crazy. Talk to him like he's stupid. At least when he come home, he got to get comfort. Some type of love, some type of respect. I don't give a damn if he ain't a millionaire. It don't matter. Why? Because he a man. He the man. And he the one gonna put his motherfucking life on the line when it's time to. Oh yeah? Motherfucker break in the house. What you gonna do? You gonna call the dude. Cut it out. You don't need no man. A tough ass woman. That shit ain't sexy. I don't care what nobody say. You can't outman me. I don't give a damn. No woman alive can outman me. Stop it. Cut that shit out. I definitely can't outwoman you, and you're gonna win every time. Try that one. Life is balance. The longer you live means you figured the balance out. You know what I mean? You figured the balance out. Mathematics, like the 5%ers say. You know what I'm saying? You done figured it all out. Just like you got to make sure you drink enough water. You understand? Shit is high in pH. Ain't that what Dr. Sabi say? Oh, I don't want to get too heavy. Sometimes I drift. But protection is very necessary, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I just wanted to say what I had to say. And I got something real wild coming up Friday. That's why I'm kind of serious today. I got something wild coming up for y'all Friday, see. Make sure y'all chime in, man. Make sure y'all chime in. You ain't gonna believe what I'm gonna have going on now. I'm just gonna tell you. And right, it's gonna be a conversation that it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on. You know, y'all, it's a new generation, new thing going on that I ain't privy to. But I'm gonna wait, tell y'all what that conversation is about. In the meantime, in between time, y'all love on each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Just love on each other, man. Women be outwoman your man. That's what you do. Don't try to outman your man. Outwoman him. Finesse him with your feminism. You feel me? Finesse him. We cannot resist that. That's irresistible. We cannot resist a feminine woman that comes on to us. We can't. We can't. Now, I'm just saying. Now, you might be able to outman some of these niggas nowadays. These niggas is, you know what I'm saying, zesty. Yeah, that bad. Yeah, that bad. a little different. But we ain't gonna go there, you know. Shout out to the LGBT. I ain't got no problems. No, I don't want no wars, no problems. I don't want nobody outside my house trying to get me a shit. I'm cool. I don't need no. I don't want to get hit by nobody that hit me with an underhand. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just saying. I love y'all, man. I love my people. I love all the G's, you know what I'm saying? And this is the G spot where all the G's is welcome. You know what I'm saying? The gods and goddesses. You know, I love y'all, man. And I want to see you make it. You understand? And here we're going to be talking about how to keep that bread. I'm going to give some education on how to keep money. And I'm learning too. Shit, I don't know either. I'm trying to get my bread up. Yeah, I'm talking about. Shit, I'm learning just like y'all. So I'm going to bring people on that can educate us on how we can make our money grow. And flip that, and then flip that. You know what I'm talking about? Keep our families together. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to stay consistent on these celebrity news. That shit ain't, I don't give a damn if I ain't got no views. Long as I'm staying consistent on what I'm on, y'all, that's what I'm on. I care about the people. I got a plan, and I'm about to have all I care about is the youth. You grown motherfuckers, y'all might not fuck with me. It's cool. Y'all might not want to hear an old nigga tell y'all some shit. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to be woke up. You know, everybody want to stay asleep when they sleep. You feel me? But you don't want to get no education or education. Don't come here, because I'm going to tell you something you need to hear. You dig? I love y'all. Love on each other. Man, stay doing your man shit. Woman, keep doing your queen shit. And this shit gonna work. I'm telling y'all. And bow down when you need to. That goes for both of y'all. You hear me? Man and woman, we know how to bow down and fall back when we need to, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Till the next time. Peace. Unapologetic, yeah, scared to be free, yeah, turn her in the flesh now, and still G-spot, unapologetic, ain't scared to be free, now turn her in the flesh now, it's still G-spot, unapologetic, not scared to be free, yeah, now turn her in the flesh now. It's still G-spot.